Hey. Welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. How y'all doing today? Today is episode number 4, week 4 of season 2 of Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays. I wanted to do something different today because your girl is tired. Okay, so y'all let me know if y'all can hear me and if the volume and everything is okay because I got a fan and an air conditioner running today. And if it's echoing, let me know. But I want to welcome everybody in today. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I mean, it's been a rough week, but I'm blessed and I'm thankful for this week because it's back to school. This is where the money is to be made, okay? So I wanted to come in today and share with you guys some things that I've learned along my journey of this entrepreneurship-ish, and then ask questions for the chat. So let me just welcome some people in. Sweet Ree, thank you, Queen, for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a Purple Patch Crew member. Passionately and Tree Darts, thank you, Queen, for being here and being a Purple Patch Crew member. Creating with Tuck, thank you for being here, Queen. I appreciate you. Kay Renee's Garden, thank you for being here, Queen. I appreciate you. The Crafty Puerto Rican, welcome in, Queen, and I appreciate you for being here. Hey, the Best Uni, welcome in, Queen, and I appreciate you for being here. Miss Marissa Dandridge, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Cheryl Faulkner, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Kenneth Wilkins, welcome in. And if it's the son, hey, King, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Hey, Robin, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Rudy, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. Bayou Shaga, welcome in. I hope I said that right. I appreciate you for being here. And I think I got down to the bottom. So we don't have an echo. We good? Okay. Y'all just let me know in the chat if we have an echo because I hear echo. So I do have a couple of announcements. Thank you for Facebook. Anybody on the Facebook side, I appreciate you for being here. Please share this live stream. It may be something that can help somebody that's wanting to start a business or already in business, whether it's crafts, music, selling plants. Like it could be anything. It could be electricians. It could be barbers, cosmetologists. It could be plumbers, like any type of trade that you have, carpentry, whoever, just, let them know that we on live and we are here. So, y'all, this thing is driving me crazy. But, so before I get that out the way, hey, Chris, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Crafty Leo, welcome in, Queen, and thank you for being a Purple Patch Crew member, and thank you for being here. I wanted to say happy 24th anniversary to Sweet Ree and her husband. Congratulations. That's a blessing. Just to even nowadays be married, okay? Because, that's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. Don't come beat me up. But I'm just saying, 24 years with the same person, that's a blessing. So congratulations, Sweet Ree, on your anniversary. I pray that you are having a ball, okay, and enjoy this day. So I wanted to say sunshine to sunset with Rashonda. We are sending prayers out to her. I recently got in touch with her after my phone situation and everything and found out that she had been going through some health challenges. And so we just need to keep her in prayer, you guys. Let's just keep Miss Rashonda in prayer. It is, it's a battle. It's a battle, and she's fighting. She's a fighter, and I commend her for that. But I just wanted you guys to know that as of yesterday, she is okay. She's just been going through some health challenges. So let's just keep her in prayer and uplifted in the name of Jesus. I also wanted to say I was in tears because I was watching African Dreaming. I don't know if you guys are not connected over there. You need to get over there and connect with them. The topic that they had today, y'all, was It was heartfelt, and it dug deep. It dug deep. So you have to go and watch it for yourself. They still on, and y'all, you know, only the strong will survive over there. I mean, I'm just being honest, but we have to, let me see, how can I put this? We have to learn to start being there for one another again, because we used to do that back in the day. But now it's like people are just, they doing their own thing, which is okay. But, you know, if your family is hurting, you got to be there for your family. Okay, period. Just period. Miss Sonia Siegler, welcome in, Queen. And I wanted to say a prayer for you as well, Queen. Listen, y'all, just keep praying for one another. Keep people in your blessings. Keep people in your heart. Keep people close, because I mean, stuff is just weird, and you just don't know what's going on. You just don't know what's going on, right? Hey, Joshua Gabriel, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. I also wanted to say happy birthday to Ray, which is Liz B. Journey's son. If you haven't caught that live, they celebrated his birthday a couple of days ago, so I'm kind of late, but happy belated birthday to Ray. We appreciate you, and we hope that you enjoyed your birthday, King. Also, I wanted to congratulate 755 Media on her 500 video. She announced that the other day on one of her lives. And that's a blessing. I mean, 500 videos? They got people that don't even make one video. She got 500. So that's a blessing. Also, kicking it with the Rooks on their 1 million views. 1 million views. Like, wow. That's amazing. Congratulations to the Rooks family. And also pray for Shanti, because she have the big C again. And, yo, it's coming back around. So y'all be safe out there. Do what y'all need to do to keep y'all family and yourself safe. You know, touch people still, you know what I mean? But, you know, try to be a little... You know, y'all know what I'm saying. I can't say all of what I want to say, but y'all know exactly what I'm saying. Okay, so just keep your family close, but you know, be a little cautious, because we don't want to be sick in this season. We need to have all of our health and our strength for the upcoming winter, because it's gonna be bad. Okay, so we have to be up on our game. And if you did not catch Broke Farmer's live last night of him wearing the robe that we did on live, I suggest you guys go back and watch that. It was amazing. It was awesome. I appreciate him. I even and for a man, I appreciate his he liked it, like he loved it. He fell in love with it, right? And you know, most women do that, but he was like, he was over the moon, over the top. Okay. Hey, DJ Ron, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. So with that being said, I think I got all of the announcements, except the Hype Again is Saturday. If you have not checked your emails and you have registered for the Hype Again, I have sent out some emails for you guys to do some things to add on to the Hype Again. So make sure you check your email and get finished with all that stuff. But it will be happening August the 12th. So it's going down. Okay. If you need to register for the Hype Again, you go to the motivationweightliftinggeek.com/hype again, and you can register there. I think they have 2 slots available. So y'all get in if you need to get in. Okay. So it filled up really fast, which is awesome. But I think we do still have 2 more slots available. So if you would like to be a contestant on the Hype Again, go fill out the registration form. I'm done with that. So let's get into the business topic. And I apologize for anybody who was watching the replay. I did just have some announcements, and I wanted to say hello to everybody that's in the chat. Welcome in Facebook. Like I said, thank you guys for being here, and all of the YouTube family. I appreciate each and every one of you every week for coming into my lives, like watching my videos. Again, we hit our 3K. Okay, your girl is planning some kind of celebration. I just don't know what yet, but we will be celebrating, period. Okay, so unbiased, that is my birthday, sis. Oh yeah, DJ Run. So the topic is about business. I'm not an expert. Let me put that disclaimer out there. I'm not an expert. I ain't go to school for this. I taught myself, I learned myself, I researched everything on my own. So my journey may not be your journey. I may not know exactly what you need me to know, but I'm gonna give you what I got, period. Okay. So I had somebody ask me, and this is the time to get your pens and your paper ready, because I'm not gonna keep repeating what I'm saying here today. You can go back and watch the replay and you can get all of this information. Another disclaimer, nothing that I'm telling you today is sponsored. I am saying this out of my mouth with my own, I'm just doing this out the kindness of my heart, because your girl is tired and I don't feel like sewing or crafting or doing none of that today. And if you see this craft room, baby, you would be like, girl, turn that camera off. Bam it with Arthur Butler. I appreciate you, King, for being here. Congratulations to you on your new your rows of gardening. Like, your stuff is so perfect. Like, I am just in awe every time I watch it. One of these days I'm gonna get there. That is my goal. That's my blessing, right? That's my thing, right? Chicken TV, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share this out. Don't forget to make a comment. Even after this video is over, if you have any questions or if you have any input on anything that I'm saying, put it in the comment section of this video once it's over. Okay? Because I know a lot of people be in the bushes and they don't like to say stuff, while the chat is moving. Cool. It's okay, right? So let me start by saying, get your pens and your paper ready. I was asked to give out a list. I got my list of t-shirt companies that you guys can go register with and get t-shirts for your business. Now, some of them that I'm naming, you have to have your EIN and your resale license before you register with these companies to get the discounts, okay? I will let you know which ones those are. They have some where you can just go and register and get that price that they offer to you. However, you will have to pay taxes on those shirts or bags or whatever it is that you're ordering. My suggestion is, before you want to get into bulk ordering, wholesale ordering, make sure that you have crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's with the paperwork that you need for your business. You cannot say that you're in business if you have not applied for an EIN number, by the way, which is free. You do not have to pay anybody to do that. You go on to the internet and type in EIN for whatever state you live in or you're doing business in, and it will pop up. And make sure that it says .gov, I believe. Yes. It's going to say something.gov. I'll look it up in just a minute, but I didn't have that ready. But it's free. You fill it out. You wait for them to make a decision, which 9 times out of 10 don't take long because it's all automated, right? And once you are approved, they will send you your EIN number in your email that you list, and you can start using it immediately. They will also send you the copy in the mail, which you can have to show other people if you need to. Okay? But I just want to stress, it's free. You do not have to go on any other platform and ask anybody to fill this form out for you and give them any kind of money. Hey, Tamika Davis, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Psalms 146, welcome in, Queen. Design with Emma, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate Urban Gardening Chronicles. I appreciate you, Queen. Everybody that's coming in. Miss Teresa, hey, Queen. I appreciate you guys for being here. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Anybody on Facebook, welcome in. I appreciate you guys for being here as well. And if you say something in the Facebook, on the Facebook side, I can probably see you. So if you want me to know that you're here, say something and I'll shout you out. So the EIN number is free. So then after that, I would suggest that you go to whatever state you're in and register as I'm not saying, listen, people, I'm not saying register as a LLC, a corporation, individual sole proprietor. I'm not telling you none of that. Go on the website for your state because you want to register your business and figure out which one suits you. Period. Don't ask me which one is better than the other. I can't tell you that because I'm not an expert. What I did was the LLC because when I read the rules, that is what applied to me the best. Now, if I would have had 5 or more employees, then I would have registered my business as an S Corp. But do not take my word for any of this. Go and do the research for yourself. I'm just letting you know that you can do all of this for free, except when you register your business with your state, it's only for your state. Get that through your head, people. And you have to pay taxes or whatever their fees are to register. And every year you will have to renew your registry. Don't think you're going to do it one time and that's it. It's annual that you have to do this, okay? Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all have any questions so far or you do understand what I'm saying. Hey, Miss Gina versus Gina, welcome in, Queen. Pieces of April, welcome in, Queen. Awesome topic over there today, y'all. Awesome on African Dreaming. Like I said, if y'all haven't been over there, go check them out. So, pen and paper ready for the t-shirt apparel. It could be t-shirts, hats, socks, bags, backpacks, aprons. Some of these companies is like a one-stop shop. They kind of sell just about everything. But it's going to be up to you to go to their website and see what they have. See if they are the people that you need, because not all of them sell the same brands. Not all of them sell the same products. And I'm going to say this again. This is another disclaimer. When you go to these websites and you see things that you may like, at least order one. It is in your best interest when you are a business owner that you at least have one of that product that you're trying to sell to somebody else, because now you need to test it. You need to know how it washes. You need to know if it shrinks when you wash it. You need to know if it burns when you press it. You need to know if it's going to hold the vinyl, the DTF, the screen printing, whatever your business is, right? You need to know if this product is going to work for you. Don't get sucked into this product costs $3 and the other one is $8, because the $3 product may not work for you or what you're trying to do for your business. The $8 product is probably the product that you're going to need. So take that into consideration. It's not always about money. Yes, when you're starting out in a business, you try to lower your costs, but at the same time, you don't want to put out BS products. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, the first company, welcome in the Educated Natural. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Craftable Things, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Random J Adventures, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. Another person to follow, if you guys have, like, because I'm not an expert. The Educated Natural, she do like trademarks. She tell you how to do this, that, and the third, and y'all go over there and follow her because she's gonna have all the litigation stuff. That's not what this live is about. This is just about unbiased journey, what I have learned, what I know, what I can tell you. If you have a question, I may or may not be able to answer it. Period. Got my list for the t-shirt companies or apparel companies that you can go and get products from. The very first one, and they're in no particular order, is just how it's listed on my paper. Okay. Jiffy Shirts. That's going to be jiffyshirts.com. You don't need a tax ID, so you don't need a resale license to register with this company. I'm gonna say it again. Jiffy Shirts, jiffyshirts.com. You do not need to have a tax ID. That means you don't have to have an EIN number to get products from this company. Okay. The next one is Sanmar. SANMAR, and that's going to be sanmar.com. You need a tax ID to order anything from sanmar.com. SANMAR. You're gonna need a tax ID. That means you're gonna need to apply for your EIN number and your resale license in order to do business with sanmar.com. The next one is SS Activewear. ssactivewear.com. SS Activewear. ssactivewear.com. You need a EIN and a resale license to do business with this company. They have warehouses all over. So getting your merchandise will be in a quick fashion, okay? The next one that I want to talk about, excuse me, is apparel. I'm sorry, scratch that. American Apparel. And so that's AmericanApparel.com. You need a tax ID, which is an EIN number, and your resale license to do business with this company. AmericanApparel.com. TSC Apparel. TSC Apparel.com. You need a tax ID, which is your EIN number and a resale license to do business with this company. And the last one that I have on my list is Alpha Broder. That's Alpha, ALPHA, Broder, BRODER, and that's .com. You need a tax ID, which is an EIN and a resale license to do business with this company. So what does that tell you guys? Get your business tax ID, which is your EIN, and your resale license for your business. Because out of the 10 things that I just said, only one of them will do business with you without a tax ID number and or a resale license. Okay? Amazon, you can go on Amazon and order anything that you want, but you're going to pay for it, okay? My next thing is for anybody that's in the embroidery business or looking to be into the embroidery business or thinking about getting into embroidery, I would suggest, and this is only my opinion, please do not, send me all these crazy messages about Rachel, you said that. Okay, I'm telling you, it's my opinion, right? If I were you and I live in the United States, now if you live in another country or continent, do your research for whatever products they provide in your area. However, if you are in the United States, my suggestion would be to find a embroidery machine that you can have serviced in the United States. So what does that mean? I would find out if I have some type of sewing / embroidery shop near me, maybe 20 miles away from me. I would even say 50 miles, because sometimes it may be just that amount of time, or, time to get there, right? But at least within 50 miles of me that can service whatever machine I decide to buy. I'm going to say that again. If I were you getting into the embroidery business, I would purchase a machine that somebody near me can service. And all you have to do is find those local repair places, call them up and say, I want to get into the embroidery business. I'm looking at XYZ machine. Do you guys service these machines if something happens to them? Period. Yes or no? They're going to tell you. And I would base my decision on which machine that I'm going to buy based on if somebody can get to me quickly, or I can bring it to them quickly and get it serviced. So I'm not going to go into buy this one versus that one. I'm telling you, find somebody who can fix your machine if something happens to it locally, quickly, without having to, and I'm not saying most machines come with customer service. They come with tech support, which is somebody talking to you over the phone. But you may not even understand what they're telling you to do over the phone. That's my opinion. I'm not going to go into getting a machine, 6 needles, 10 needles, 15 needles, 20 needles. Buy what your pocketbook tell you can afford. I'm not even going to say 1 needle. I would quickly tell you, though, if embroidery is going to be your thing, then I would do multi-needle. So that means 6, 10, 12, 15, 20. It's going to be multi-needle, period. Okay. Thank you, Big Rooster, for the super chat. Hold on. Let me get you right, King. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you for being here. Random said, it is a simple transaction with the county for a tax ID and a business license LLC. Absolutely. It's free. Well, you do have to pay to register for LLCs or S Corps or whatever you decide to do over there, but your EIN number is free. Y'all hold on. Let me get Big Rooster right for the super chat. I appreciate you. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Okay, hopefully we back. And so I would say, just long as you can afford a multi-needle machine, go for what you can afford. If you can only afford the single needle standalone embroidery machine, start there. You can make money with a small machine, the 4x4, or I would personally say at least get a machine that has a 5x7 hoop, because that means you could do 5x7, you could do 4x4, you could do 2x3s, 2x2s, and I think that's it. Okay, but I would at least get a 5x7 hoop and maybe a repositional hoop, but that's something totally different. Just get what you can afford. That's what I'm gonna say, because everybody cannot afford all the extravagant things. Okay, but I will say one company that you can buy supplies from, like your thread and your scissors and stabilizer and different things like that. Allstitch.com. ALLstitch.com is a great place for you to go and get all of your embroidery threads, the needles that you may need because they are well versed. Okay. If you have a all brands near you, that will be allbrands.com. That will be an awesome, place to go. I'm just saying this, people, do your research. I don't care if you watch 1 million people on YouTube. Do your own research, because somebody down the street may have a certain machine and you like, oh, I want that. But then first, your pocket doesn't say that you can get that. And then secondly, you don't even know if somebody can fix it if something happens to it. So do your own research. Don't just listen to what people say and think that it is for you, because it's not going to. I mean, like it's probably not. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Patrice. Thank you, Queen, for the super chat. I'm following Rooster before I head out. This is free class. Y'all, great info being shared. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you so much. Y'all, if y'all have not connected to Craftable Things, y'all need to get over there. She is a phenomenal woman. Phenomenal. Like, she knows I love her to pieces. Okay, like, I love her. Let me get you right, Queen, before you leave. Let me twerk for you. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Okay, I think we back. So, and that's my suggestion to you guys, is to do your own research. Don't buy stuff just because you see other people with it, because some of this stuff is not easy to learn. Some of these people make it look easy online, but when you get it, you just be like, now, what did they do? How did they do this? Why I can't get this to work? Why it's not working for me? It's because you didn't do your research. You just saw what somebody else was doing or had, and you just went out and bought this stuff, and now it's just sitting collecting dust. I don't know about you, but for me, I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money to waste. So when you get something, learn it. Learn to use it. Learn to make it work for you, okay? Sewing machines, and I'm talking about crafting and sewing and stuff like that, but if anybody have any suggestions, anything that you would like to know about, whatever I'm talking about or beyond, please put it in the chat. I will do my best to answer you. Welcome in, Grammy's Journal. I appreciate you for being here, Queen. J3, I appreciate you for being here, King. Psalms 146, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Them needles sure do be bursting. The home ec teacher failed me because the machine kept breaking. Hold on, Queen, I can't see it all. The machine kept breaking the needles. And so I would say that it was most likely the tension that was breaking the needles. But without knowing what type of sewing machine, what type of material you were using to do the project, I can't really tell you that. But 9 times out of 10, it sounds like tension. Sounds like your tension was too high, okay? Too tight. So sewing machines. I'm not going to get here and tell you what's the best sewing machine for beginners, for intermediate people, for people who just commercially do all kind of stuff. I'm not going to tell you that. What I'm going to tell you is buy what you can afford. Start with what you can afford, okay? I have machines, sewing machines, I paid $1,200 for. Guess what? They in the box. It's in the box. For $1,200, it's in the box. I use this one a lot, which is my heavy duty Singer sewing machine, which was $400. I have another machine I paid $800 for, and I use it because I love it. But what I'm saying is I even have a sewing machine that cost me $99. I love it too, because they all do different things. They all do what I need them to do. And that's why I'm saying do your research. I'm not going to get here and tell you what's beginner friendly and what's not, because I don't know. You may be left-handed. I'm right-handed. What's comfortable for me may not be comfortable for you. Find out what's comfortable for you. What I would suggest you do is to go into any type of machine shop place and they will allow you, listen, Linda and Larry, they will allow you in most sewing places, test out their machines. What you say, Rachel? They will allow you to test it out before you buy it. That way you know what you're getting yourself into. The person that is the salesperson is going to tell you what they know about the machine. So therefore, you don't go home with this $2,000 machine and don't even know how to thread it, turn it on, what the button is for. Take out one Saturday or so or something, and at least spend 2 hours in that store researching that machine, looking at the machine, feeling the buttons, do this, do that, practice on the machine before you make those big purchases. Even Joann's Fabrics will allow you to test out the sewing machines if they have them out. So if you go in Joann's and they have displays of sewing machines like out on the table, they will allow you to test these machines out, turn it on, listen to it, see how it's stitched, and all of this good stuff. I would also suggest you tell the person what you would like to do with that machine so that they can point you in the direction of which machine would be better for you. Because if you're trying to do leather and jeans, heavyweight material like outside door cushions, one of those $99 machines at Walmart is just not gonna cut it. I'm finna tell you that. Like, I'll tell you that. That's not gonna cut it. But if you want to sew regular knit and cotton fabrics with the $99 sewing machine at Walmart, go for it, because that's going to work for you. So let the people know what you want to do or you would like to do with the sewing machine so they can better advise you on which one would be better for you. You can write all of those names down that they say, go back home and do your research and figure out which machine is best for you and which machine fits your budget. Have a budget, have a plan. Have a budget, have a plan. Because I'm going to tell you something. Salespeople get paid by how much they can sell you. So if they recommending you a $2,500 sewing machine, you better go home and do your research. Don't fall for it, because you may be able to get a $500 sewing machine that's going to do the same thing. Growing What I Eat, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. Hey, Cheryl Faulkner, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Random says, I still have these ancient super heavy sewing industrial machines. I don't know what to do with. I told you what I'm going to do. I just got to get the time to come there and get it. Miss Marissa say, research, research, research. Absolutely. Hey, David Corey, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. Tiff Farms, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Picture Me Crafting, welcome in, Queen. I see somebody speaking to you. I don't see your name, but I see your name being spoken to. So I appreciate you for being here, Queen. What else would I say? So, yes, so go test those machines out, okay? Heat presses. Let's go with the heat press, Lord, because people see heat presses and they just, fall all over for them, right? Cool. My very first heat press came from Amazon. I still have it. I still use it from time to time, and it worked fine for me. Did I have to get used to the temperature and the time of the machine? Absolutely. Will you have to get used to the time and the temperature for any heat press that you purchase? Absolutely. You have to do your research. You have to see what works for you, because all of this stuff was done in a factory 9 times out of 10 by some machine. Believe it or not, machines mess up too. Okay, so I may get a heat press that don't have a heating element. I got to test it out. I got to see if it works. Then I got to send it back and wait for another one. But if I don't know that the heating element went out or they didn't put it in there because my machine is not working, well, then that's my fault because I didn't do my research. I'm just letting y'all know that everything that you purchase, whether it's a car, it's a cell phone, a television, any type of machines, you have to test them out. You have to know what works for you, because mine may heat up. My heat press may heat up to only 360 degrees, whereas somebody else's may heat up at 385. But we have the same exact heat press. Okay? Get you a heat gun and test it out. See your spots. Okay? I may do a video on that. Test out the spots of your heat press, because not all heat presses are equal, and they don't heat up on the same. They don't heat up like all the way around. That's why they tell you 15 by 15 heat press, but you really only getting 13 by 13 square of heat. But if you don't do your research, you won't know that. No heat press will heat up on the corners. None. I don't care what you buy. I don't care if it costs $2,000, $2,500. They don't heat up on the corners. So you're going to have to shift your shirt in order for it to get in the spot on the edge. Now, we can debate about that. Anybody in the chat don't believe me? Tell me. Tell me you don't believe me. Southern Audacity, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here. If I missed anybody in the chat, I apologize, but I just wanted to kind of get through this so that, you know, people can have what they need, or if they're trying to start a business, that they can go for it, because I'm not here to tell you that you can't do it. I'm just here to tell you that you need to try to do it to the best of your ability with what you know. Okay. So now let's go to a computer. You're going to need a computer for your business. I'm not going to tell you which one to buy. I'm going to tell you, make sure that it is the latest version of whatever it is that you buy, so that you can function. Because like right now, I'm using my MacBook, which is a 2014. The only thing I can do with this thing is get on the internet. Okay. I can't do nothing. I can't save nothing. I can't download nothing. I can't do nothing. But if I had the latest MacBook, I would be able to do all of that. But I ain't getting rid of it because it still works. And I'm going to go on the internet with this doggone MacBook that's 2014. The series of 2014. I don't even know what it is, but it's a MacBook 2014. Okay. I'm not going to tell you that Apple is better than Samsung, because I don't know. All I know is what I know, and I love Apple products. But I also have Google products, or, you know, whatever them people are. I have those too. I have gaming laptops. I have all kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, back to the heat press. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Make sure that you buy a heat press that you can work. So let me tell you what I mean by that. If you have arthritis, if you have any type of hand ailments in, you know, in your joints, in your muscles, and you get cramps, don't get a clamshell. Those things press down so hard, and like every shirt, you would be in agonizing pain. Get you a heat press that can either auto open, auto shut, or slide out drawers. Make it easy for yourself. If you got carpal tunnel from typing all them years and now you're trying to get into the business of t-shirts, don't get a heat press that's clamshell. Even though they are good, most of the times they are the best. But you're going to not want to do the work because every time you use it, you're in pain. Don't do it, people. I'm just being honest. Yeah, that's what I got to say about that. Anything else about heat presses before I move on? I don't know. If you get a heat press, and just make sure that it's on its own outlet. You don't want to be running something and have the heat press running, because I ain't trying to tell you to burn down your house. Okay. So what else? Fabrics and different stuff like that. I'm just telling y'all what I use all the time. I buy a lot of fat quarters when I'm doing small projects. You can make a lot of money using fat quarters. You can make a lot of things using fat quarters. It is a way for you to practice how to sew with fat quarters. Now, what shocked me the other day, Let me tell y'all, I went to Walmart to go get a fat quarter, and normally I just pick up the solid colors because they were 99 cents. I get to the register because I didn't even look at the price. I just assumed that they were still 99 cents. Baby, they done went up to $1.37. So y'all be cautious. These people out here changing prices on us, but they ain't changing the tags. Let me say that again. They used to be 99 cents, and I used to just go grab, maybe $10 worth. Well, when I got to the register and it was $1.37 a piece, I put some of them back. Period. Okay? Y'all just out here swindling people for their money. Same amount of fabric, but it didn't went up. So you might as well go to Dollar Tree and get they $1.25 fat quarters and practice on those. What's a fat quarter? Let me show you, Shar. Hold on. Hold on. And depending on where you go, they have fat quarters in different colors. They all come in squares, but they may be different colors, right? So what a fat quarter is, once they put the fabric on the boat where you see it in the store and it's wrapped around that big old thing, that is called the boat. So that fabric is on the boat. And once they put it on there, they only put a certain amount of yardage. And when they have something left, they cut it into squares and they make fat quarters. So if you ever see these in Walmart, this is called a fat quarter. And normally they are 18 by 20 inches. Sometimes you get a little bit more and sometimes you get a little bit less. It just depends. But that's just the price of tea in China, right? You just, some things that somebody may have cut it wrong. The machine may have cut it wrong, misjudged it, whatever. But these are fat quarters. Y'all hold on just a second. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. So these are fat quarters, and you can do a lot of things with fat quarters, okay? You can make a lot of money with fat quarters. Let me say that again. You can make a lot of money with fat quarters. You can make quilts with fat quarters. That's my next thing, y'all. That's my next thing. And fabric is just different. It's a different array of fabrics. Go inside of one of those fabric stores and do your research. Figure out what it is you like to sew with. Figure out what you need. Figure out all of that stuff. Like, just figure it out, right? Oh, thank you, Custom Journey. I appreciate the super chat. Hold on, let me get you right. Hold on, and welcome in. I appreciate you, King. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. And so, y'all, I apologize if y'all see my mouth moving with anger. I was kind of like, who at my door and what do you want? And they playing. So anywho, I'm sorry. So thank you, Customs Journey. I appreciate you, King. Fat guy with guns, welcome in. Thank you, African Dreaming, for letting everybody come over here. Crafty Leo. I know you saw my mouth moving, Queen Girl. I'm like, what you want? But anyway. I don't sew, but I have. My mommy's 20-year-old single machine. I need to find a good tutorial, get me started with it. Shar, what you can do is look on the back or the side or sometimes on the underbelly of the machine. If it came in some type of casing, look on that casing and try to find out what model sewing machine it is. Put that into Google and they will, most of the time they have a manual online. If you have a printer, you can print out the manual. Now, back then, the manuals used to be about 15 pages. So just make sure you have enough ink, paper, and whatnot for your manual, and you can print it out. And then you can do research on YouTube, find type in YouTube the search model number and the name of the machine, tutorials, and I guarantee you it's somebody. It may be a snippet or something, but somebody got a video on YouTube about that sewing machine. And if they don't, sure, when you figure out how to use it, make you a video. Hold on, wait, what I said? Sure. If you cannot find a video on YouTube about the sewing machine that your mom had or have, or you have, or however, make you a video, queen. Okay, period. Oh, let me go check this out. Thank you, sis. You're welcome. So it will have a model number, and it will, and if it's a singer, you just type in singer, the model number. And what I liked about the old sewing machines is they put the tags on with a metal stamp. So it couldn't be erased, but it could be taken off, but they couldn't erase it. Like now it's more stickers, so anybody can remove it. Okay. Welcome in everybody. RJ Funchies, welcome in King. If I missed Wellness with Sugar Mama, hey Queen. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Let me see if I missed any questions. So do Miss D's Hollywood, welcome in Queen. I see you. Fat quarters. Oh, 18 by 22. Okay. Some of them, Chris, been measuring 18 by 20. And how do I know that? Because I measure them. Every fat quarter I get, when I open it, I measure it. And I can get 5 of the same color fat quarters. And at least one of them will not measure the same. So Walmart chatting. Chatting with Dollar Tree. Okay. Remember, if you're multitasking on your computer, get one with i7 processor for faster performance. Absolutely, DJ Run. Now, if y'all need computer stuff, y'all go to DJ Run Mechanic, the Mechanics channel. He can help you with that. I'm not an expert in computers. Y'all hold on. Hey, can I call you back in just a minute? Yes, I got you. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Work is calling. But anywho. All right. Let me just root it in essential oil. I didn't see you, King, but welcome in. Oh, let me see. If I missed any questions, y'all, retype them. I was trying to go back to make sure that Lucille Boykins, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Jabba, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. He says, I hope everyone is having a great day. Bless you all. Absolutely. Okay. What else do I need? I need to talk about, what else do I need to talk about in business? I said about you registering in your state, whether you do LLC, S corporations, whatever you decide, sole proprietor, all of that good stuff is free. You don't have to get nobody to pay. You don't have to pay anybody to do that for you. The only thing is, if you get your trademark, I would suggest you get a lawyer like the Educated Natural says, or you can go to her and get advice on that type of thing, because she's very knowledgeable about that. Okay. I'm not going to get off into that because I don't really know much about it, but I know eventually if you're going to brand your business, no matter what it is, you could be a plumber and you have a name that you want to use and you need to brand it, you need to get a trademark for that. Okay, period, point blank. Miss Shirley, oh my God. Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. Y'all, listen. And I'm sorry for rambling, but as the people come in, it just sparks my brain. If you guys are not connected with Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner, shame on you. Y'all, Miss Shirley, I just want you to know, Queen, that I admire, I respect you to the fullest. When this lady speaks, y'all, it speaks to your heart, to your mind, to your soul, to the bottom of your feet. Like, she digs deep. She is one, and her and Auntie Ellen, G-Quad tradition, y'all. Listen, I can't say this enough. When you can listen and hear what your elders are telling you or saying to you or speaking into you, that is one of the greatest gifts that God gave us. Like, y'all, I'm getting so emotional. Like, it's just in my heart that Miss Shirley puts out, y'all, so much, like my Renaissance grandma. They put out so much knowledgeable, relatable information that if you don't grasp what these elders are, like Bammy with Arthur Butler, listen, he may not say a lot, but the things that he say grabs you. If it doesn't grab you, I mean, I don't even know if you're human or not, right? I miss those days when you could sit down and talk to your elders and get information. I miss those days. Y'all have no idea what that means to me to be able to listen to the elders that's still in their right minds, that still remember things that have happened to them in this lifetime, in their lifetime, that's still happening to them today. I'm sorry that I'm getting off topic, but I just want y'all to know, if you have an elder near you, I don't care if they are, they may be, doing drugs or have done drugs or drink all day or whatever the case may be. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell. And a lot of times, the ones that's been drinking all day is going to tell you the dirt, honest truth. If you're listening and if you're paying attention, they going to tell you the dirty. Okay? Like, you might have to get over the fact that they, smell like alcohol, but they going to tell you the truth. Hey, Miss Tianda Dunn, welcome in, Queen. Hubby is home, gotta go. Okay, Blues Clues, welcome in, and I thank you for being here. Thank everybody that came in from African Dreaming Side. I appreciate you, King, for sending your people over here. Kim's Stage, her gardening, her life. Welcome in, Queen. Miss Shirley, you are a beautiful, you are a beautiful soul. I am so glad that I have had the pleasure to meet you in person, to give you a hug, to dance with you, to converse with you. Y'all, her story is deep. And y'all need to start talking to y'all elders, especially these young folk, because y'all have no clue what the hell been going on in the last 80 years, 90 years. Y'all don't know. Y'all only know what y'all see on TikTok, and that half of that is fake. Okay? Let me stop. Okay, so back to the business. Is there any questions, y'all? I'm sorry. Indiana Jackson, welcome in. Hey, Broke Farmer, welcome in, King. I appreciate you guys for being here. Yes, Miss Shirley. Hey, Making with Marilyn, welcome in, Queen. I am, okay, y'all. We got to pray for all the teachers, the staff, the students, the faculty, the janitors, the security guards, everybody that's going back to school. We praying for y'all. We hope that y'all have a blessed and successful school year. We hope that everybody stays well, hydrated, and all that good stuff. We appreciate all the teachers and all the schools and all the people in the schools teaching the badass kids. And don't come to me telling my kids ain't bad. Y'all know y'all kids is bad as hell. Okay. And they got a lot of good ones too, but the majority of them bad. But we still praying for them and we love them, right? Because the children are our future. Marilyn says, I wish the world would see the great value that our elders have to give. It would be a win-win for the younger generation and would give more purpose to our elders. Absolutely. And if you don't have an elder yet in your family, Go to some of these nursing homes and converse with some of these people. Period. Everybody got a story to tell. I just want to know when you're going to make them quit. Okay, Wayne. All right, I'm going to make the quilt some way or how or fashion or another. I'm going to do it. I'm going to start with the quilted postcard that Auntie Ellen has a challenge out for. Okay. Hey, Nikki, welcome in, Queen. She is Sunshine. Welcome in, Queen. Okay. Anybody got business questions? I'm ready. I can answer it. I'm off my soapbox, as African Dreaming would say. But I'm just saying, y'all, we got to get back to talking to our elders, because the ones that come before us know more than us. Okay, wait, what? The ones that came before us, that's here before us, they know more than us. Stop acting like y'all know everything. Everybody can be taught. Period. Everybody can be taught. Hey, Robert, welcome in, King. I never thought being older than dirt was in. It is in, Chris, and you're not older than dirt. Stop saying that. This lady here is hilarious. She is hilarious. And she is very knowledgeable. Y'all, when I have a problem with my embroidery machine, my sewing machine, fabrics that I'm working on, I'm finna highlight her name again. She don't really have a channel, but this is the person who I call. I call her, and if Miss there she go. Miss Marissa is another one. I call these ladies because they know more than me. They've been around longer than me. They've been doing this stuff longer than me. Miss Diane Robinson, Queen, if you listening, I haven't heard from you in a while. I called you and left a message. If you know, everything is well, good. If not, we are praying for you, and I pray that we see you soon. Period. Okay. These two ladies, databomb.com for me. I don't know about nobody else, but when I need them, they are available for me, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate this. Another one, Passionately Intrigued Arts. I can call her and say, hey, this, that, and the third, and she'd be like, girl, let me look it up. Let me do this. Let me do that. I appreciate you, Queen. This another one, Crafty Leo. I appreciate you, Queen. These are people you need in your corner. Now, don't take my people. Don't take my people. But find you some people like this, okay? This is another one. When I got gardening problems, this is who I call. Her and Sifting Some Soil and More. And guess what? J3GS Farm. These are people you need in your corner. When I want to call and ask somebody or just to talk to somebody, I call Pieces of April. I call African Dreaming. I call Big Rooster. Y'all need to find y'all a village. Period. Y'all need to find y'all a village. Don't come for my village. I'm going to say that again. Don't come for my village. But find y'all a village. Now, I'm just playing, because the people that I have circled around me, they are willing to help anybody. They don't mind extending the olive branch when asked. That's all I'm saying. But find you some people. I will need y'all to sign an agenda and waiver if y'all want to talk to my seniors. I cannot be responsible for what they might say. Okay, she is Sunshine. But those are the people who gonna tell you the truth and the real. You may not understand half of the stuff they said, but they telling you the truth. They telling you what they remember. Make It With Marilyn says, Chris, you aren't old enough to be in that category talking about. Here they go with the age gender thing. Oh, this another one. Broke Farmer. He may not, he's somebody that you can relate to. Last night his live was awesome because he just basically told you, do your own research for your own garden. Experiment with your own garden. You may see me say stuff on my videos, but that's what I experienced on my videos. Do your own research. Like, he's saying the same thing I'm telling you. So this applies to gardening, crafting, this applies to any type of trade that you have. If you got a college education, you could be a doctor, a lawyer, all this stuff. All this applies to you. Do your own research. So there are people in this community that can help you. They can either help you grow. I'm not going to say that. They can help you grow. But I will say this. If you find that person, not helpful to you, to the left, okay? Everything that's not for you to the left. But if you're left-handed, push them to the right. See, I'm right-handed, so I'm pushing them to the left because that's my non-dominant hand. Okay? But the ones that's for you and that's willing to help you, and you're willing to help them, because it don't work one way. It's a two-way street. You help me, I help you. You help him, I help them. Period. David, I want to tell you, King, I got the package. I need to call you. Living Natural, welcome in, Queen. So true. We need a village. Came over from African Dreaming to support. I appreciate you, Living Natural. I appreciate you, Queen. African Dreaming is a fake elder. They say he ain't old enough. Y'all, my phone just don't stop. Hold on. Okay, y'all, put y'all messages. Amen. Wish my grandmother was here. Absolutely. Miss Shirley OG said, I appreciate the young people too, because some of you have experienced crazy in their lifetime and have a story to tell. Everybody got a story to tell. Hey, Martika, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Y'all, give me 1 second. He's the honorary elder. Y'all, hold on. Give me 1 second. If I show y'all my craft, I'm going to show y'all my craft. It's not my craft room today. It's my workstation. I'm going to show y'all in just 1 second. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. People starting to come pick up their items. Okay, I apologize. Hey, Pow, welcome in. So yeah, find y'all a village and work together in that village. Make things work together. And let me say this. When you in business, please stop getting upset with people when they don't share your stuff, when they don't support you the way you want them to support you, or you think that they should support you, because people have a life, okay? You have to realize that everybody's time is precious. But don't get mad at these people or angry or upset or hold grudges against these people because they didn't attend your live, or they didn't attend your seminar, or they didn't attend your event, or all of this stuff, right? My pocketbook may not be the same as yours. My time may not be the same as yours. I may not be available that day. But what I can tell you is keep doing you. No matter if you got one person in the room, you put on your best, show off your best, and do the very best that you can for that one individual. I know it's individual, but I'm just stressing it. That one individual. Because you don't know who that one individual is. That one individual may be the only person that you need to hear your message. I'm going to say that again. Don't get upset and mad and go on your platforms. People don't support me. They don't this and they don't that. And oh my God, and I do all this and you choose to do all of that. But don't get mad when somebody don't return the favor. But when you are presenting yourself to whomever, and you only have that one person in the room, you give them your all, your very, very best, because you don't know who that person is and what they have to offer you. One person can change your life. It only takes one. It only takes one child to hear your message for him or her to go back and let everybody or others know this is what y'all need to be doing instead of yada, 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 because I talked to this lady and she talking with some sense and it makes sense. Or this man. Butter Roll Boutique, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Let me make sure. You never know who's watching and supporting on the low. Absolutely. Absolutely. But will they support you if you only have that one person in the room and all you up there doing is saying, they don't support me. Nobody comes to my lives. Nobody comes to my events. Nobody this and nobody and oh my God and why and I don't know what I'm doing wrong and oh Jesus, and are they gonna, you have to be confident in what you're doing. You just have to be confident in what you're doing. If you don't believe in yourself, how in the hell somebody else gonna believe in you? Y'all hear me say all the time, this is my very first time doing this, but we gonna get through it. I don't care what I have to do. I'm gonna make it work. And I'm gonna show you that it can work. And the next time I do it, I'm gonna know what the hell I'm doing. I don't get on here and cry about it and then just stop. I work until I complete the project. I may get all the way to 98% of it and say, I'll finish the rest, but this is what I'm going to do. And I'll post it on my community tab. Now, a lot of times I don't post it, but I do finish it. And then I'll show you the next time I go live because I remember it, right? Robert Grant, that is when your village needs to help you and give you some great advice and ideas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Shirley, I love you show your skills and share with others. Thank you, Miss Shirley. That means a lot coming from my elder. Tiff, excellent. So encouraging. No time to waste. Focus on what really matters and continue to grow. Absolutely. I think I'm going to try and hand stitch and chicken feed sack into my garden bag. Come on, David. Make a video. We want to see it. We want to see that. Because this is the time to learn life skills if you haven't already. Our elders work with their hands because that's all they knew. Just like Miss Shirley said, half of them couldn't read or write. But they knew how to work with their hands, baby. And it's time for us to get back to that. In business, you have to learn to humble yourself. There are going to be some nasty individuals out here. And it seems like my stream is buffering. Y'all let me know if it's buffering. It just looks like it on my end. Hey, young Riaz, I see you. Hey, Miss Sylvia. In business, you have to learn to humble yourself. That's it, and that's all. It's a lot of people who's going to piss you off. And I'm going to say this, if I haven't pissed you off already, it's coming. Eventually, one day, I'm going to say something that you don't like, or do something that you don't like, or do something because, you know, somebody else may have done, and they may have done it in a different way, and you're not going to like me for that. I'm going to piss you off one day. It's coming. But guess what? I'm going to still be me. I'm going to still smile. I'm going to still greet you. And I'm still going to do what I need to do to make sure that I can eat every day. Period. I'm not going to allow you to come and tell me what I can and can't do or how you want me to do stuff. I'm just not going to do that. Now, will I take constructive criticism? Absolutely. Because I'm still learning. But in the end, y'all already know Unbiased gonna do it unbiased way. I may have to bump my head and bite my lip and listen to somebody tell me how to do something. And then once I do it, they just prove me wrong. But I'm okay with that. And guess what else I'm gonna do? Give that person props. I'm gonna shout that person out and let them know that I appreciate the advice, their experience, expertise, whatever the case may be. Because guess what? I ain't like that. I'm not going to tell y'all that I did something and I ain't know what the hell I was doing. I'm going to tell you where I got it from. I'm going to tell you who I got it from. And I'm going to tell you where you can go find it. Because one thing I've learned in life is keeping secrets don't get you nowhere. It don't get you nowhere. You got all this stuff mumble jumbled up in your head, and you don't even know what to do with it. Somebody gonna hear this on the way home. And I don't know why, but God is always leading me to give y'all the tea, honey. Okay, who got their tea? Mine ain't tea, but don't worry about what's in my cup. Worry about what's in your cup. If I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on all day. Oh, absolutely. Who is Andrea? Welcome in, Andrea. I don't know who that is, but welcome in, Queen. Not buffering over there. Okay, Queen. Can't stop walking, but love some more. Welcome in, King. Okay, y'all can see and hear me well. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there is any questions, and I know, is that a ring on your finger? Every time I go live, David, I got rings on my fingers, bracelet, and a watch. Pay attention. Pay attention. You worry about the wrong thing. I'm trying to give you some knowledge, and you worry about if it's a ring on my finger. You see what I'm saying? Haters gonna always hate. Y'all just got to learn how to keep it pushing. Okay. I'm just playing, David. I know you're not hating. He said, I'm just checking. Oh, you Andrea. Oh, Psalms. I never knew your first name, Queen. Okay. Miss Andrea. I love that. She lightweight married up in here. If anybody would like to come up on the panel and put their sense in, the link is getting dropped. Okay. We have about, copy. I have about 40 minutes. So if anybody wants to come up, and let me say this, today is about business. It's not about BS. If you come up, please share knowledge about business and things that you know, or respecting our elders and all of that good stuff. Okay. You can't pass on knowledge if you are not sharing with your village. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's just like when you have a question, you either gonna go to Google. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. When I have a question about something, I try to research it myself first. Because when I go and ask somebody something, I don't want to be going to them saying, this happened, but I don't know what it is. And this turned red, but I don't know where this light came from. This did this and this did that. And they be like, well, what are you talking about? Hell, I don't know. But I'm going to put it into Google and I'm going to type in what happened. If it gave me an error message, a code or something, I'm going to read about it. If I don't understand it, then I'm going to either find a YouTube video maybe. If not, because sometimes you can't understand people on YouTube, right? I'm going to reach out to people who I think can help me. But when I go to them, I'm not going to them half-assed. I'm going to them with some type of knowledge and some type of terminology where they can understand what my problem is. Now, when it comes to technology, X me out of that one. Half of that crap, I don't know. Okay? But don't go to people asking questions when you don't know half of what's going on yourself. At least try to figure out what's going on. Because people's time is precious. That's it, and that's all. You can read Arabic, but don't speak it. Well, speak it. Speak it. You know she talking to me. Wait, Big Rooster, wait, what? Yes, you know, I am talking to you. You already know. David, save the date. Save that for dating, for the dating show. Hey, Squirrel Prince, welcome in, Queen. I didn't see you come in. I'm heavy on research first, then ask questions later if I need additional information. Absolutely. Because people don't have time to listen to you for 30 minutes trying to explain what it is that's going on. They need you to cut to the chase so they can give you their advice on how to help you. Now, technology-wise, for me, it takes me a minute. So be patient with me, okay? Because listen, half of this I don't know nothing about. And so that's why I say Creating with Tuck did a absolutely phenomenal job with my shenanigans for 3 whole hours. And I appreciate her for that. Welcome in, RX Nails. Regenerative, what you say? New Orleans just declared a city emergency due to excessive heat. Yeah, okay. So let me just say this, y'all. This is not what my channel is about. However, I do want to mention this. If you guys are not connected to Lead Former 73, I suggest you go watch. And I posted it in my community. This is their video that could probably save your life during this heat wave. Listen, a lot of people don't like certain people. That's on y'all. That's y'all business, right? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because I love and I like everybody until you give me a reason not to. But when people speak knowledge, you have to respect that. You have to respect them. Now, am I saying believe everything that you hear? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is take the information that the person is giving you and do your own research. It all goes back to doing your own research and knowing it for yourself. That's just like the Bible. You can go to church every Sunday and listen to the preacher on what he's preaching about. But if you ain't done your own research, you don't know if that's true or not. That may be the way he or she sees it. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You can go to church, Bible study, and everything, every Sunday, every Wednesday night, every Saturday, whatever your religion is, and just listen to the preacher. He or she may or may not be telling you the truth based on the way that they perceive and grasp and took in the message. So don't beat up the messenger. Just do your own research. So with this comment that Wayne just made about the excessive heat, they have had multiple people die from excessive heat. If you can, stay indoors. If you work outdoors, please hydrate yourself. And I ain't talking about no beer and no wine. Get you some H2O or H3O. And I'm not going there. But if you know what I'm saying, y'all know what I'm saying. Don't drink nothing with sugar in it. See, a lot of people think that I just know about crafts, but your girl is very knowledgeable. I just don't do that on my channel, because if I did, half of the 3,000 people that I have on this channel would not be here. They wouldn't be here because y'all wouldn't like what I have to say. Honestly, the winter is going to be the worst in history this year. Mark my words on it. Prepare yourself. Go and watch anybody that preps or anybody that's telling you how to get yourself together for this season that we are about to experience. Go do that. So back to what I was saying. If you're not connected with Lead Farmer 73, and let me tell y'all one thing about unbiased Rachel. I don't clout chase and I ain't kissing nobody's ass. But when I hear people who speak what I believe is to be the truth, I will promote them. And I will tell you, I'm not going to send you to somebody who is out here just BSing about nothing. These are life skills that this man is trying to teach us. They don't have many of him. So no matter how many products he show you and how many all this other stuff, don't worry about that. Listen to the messenger. Listen to the message that the messenger is sending to you. So he had this video out, which was a live, and he was in the dark, and he was telling you what you need to do to prepare yourself for this season. When his live ended last night, guess where your girl was at? In the grocery store, getting the canned goods and all the stuff that he said we gonna need. Even though I had some, he was like, buy some every week. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Every week, I'm gonna buy something to make sure that I can get past this season into the next season and the next season after that, because I ain't ready to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if the good Lord, if that's where God want me to be, that's where I'll be. But before I go, what I want y'all to know is that I love y'all. Anything that I tell y'all, y'all probably can take it to the bank and cash it. Like, honestly, even though a lot of people don't like banks, but hey, the coins over there they good. Okay, the coins is good. No matter how you look at it, every messenger delivers differently. Absolutely. Their interpretation, David, you just absolutely right. Didn't speak to personally. I want to say hello to you now. I've been in the bushes handling something. PIA, do your thing, Queen. You know how we do it, baby. You know how we do it. Was in creating with Tuck? Was it creating with Tuck, or it was creating with Tuck for the technology, like the website stuff, but it was Chris Smith for my embroidery machine. So both of those ladies, Miss Marissa Dandridge, has really helped me. That has been forecasted that this winter is going to be bad. Y'all, I'm not lying about this. You can't make this stuff up. We are already in record-breaking heat waves. You turn on the air conditioning in your vehicle and it's just like it's spitting out. You barely feel it. Cars are overheating. Tires are deflating because of the heat. This is not made up. It's not made up. Pick up something every opportunity you get. Absolutely. And remember when I was telling y'all about those candles? Hold on, I'm gonna go get them. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna go get that so I can show you what I was talking about if you need it. And it's on a budget. Y'all remember one day I said, y'all go to Family Dollar buying candles to put on the wall for decorations and stuff like that. And I go to Family Dollar buying emergency candles. You get 6 of these emergency candles. This is probably one of the only things in Family Dollar that's still $1. And every time I go to Family Dollar, I pick up a box or 2, depending on what, my pockets say, right? In the winter time, if you put one of these candles in a closed room, you will get some heat. I'm going to say that again. You have 6 candles. One of them, if you put them in a closed off room and all your family is in that room, you can generate heat. And does it say how long it lasts? It doesn't tell you how long it lasts, but I have used it. I've used this before. I've used this when the lights went out and I just needed a candle to see around the house. I'm going to tell you one other thing. My grandfather used to say, learn your house in the dark. What do he mean? What did he mean by that? Turn off all your lights and walk through your house so that you know what path to take if anything happens or you need to get out. Because what I have learned in life is a stranger, a person that is breaking into your home trying to harm you, don't know the layout of your house unless they've been there. The person that's trying to harm you do not know the layout of your house unless they have been there. But take the time to learn your house in the dark so that if anything goes down, you have a place where you can go that they don't know. I do it all the time. I know how far I can go in my living room without touching the sofa. I know how far I can go in my bedroom without hitting the bedpost. Because one thing you don't want to do is make noise. You don't want to make noise. So, and that's why I say, if I was bringing this stuff to y'all on my channel, half of y'all wouldn't even be here. Because your girl, I may look, I may look a certain way, but when it comes to street, I'm hood. I've been hood all my life. Okay. Thank you. Who is that? Growing What I Eat. Thank you, Growing What I Eat, for the super chat, King. I appreciate you. Let me get you right. We twerking for cash, twerking for cash, twerking for cash. Purple Patch Crew. Thank you. Psalm said also, if y'all got old Lord shortening sitting around, you can melt it into a glass mason jar to create a new candle. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I brought these candles out, and please try to instill the knowledge into your offsprings. They are not cut like us. Okay, PIA. I brought these candles out because I was just telling y'all one time that most people go to Family Dollar to buy decorative things. Your girl go to Family Dollar and buy things that gonna save my life or attempt to save my life. We are not the same. I could care less what nice pictures and all this other stuff that they have on the walls. I could care less. Is my rooms decorated? Yes. But at this stage in my life, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I just want to make it. I just want to make it. I want to be able to say that I made it. I don't know how long I will last after I make it, but I just want to be able to say that I made it. I found a new Dollar Tree. Can't wait to check it out. This is how I know I am grown, when finding a new Dollar Tree excites me. Okay, she and sunshine. Okay. Hey, Miss Anita, I didn't see you, Queen. Welcome in. Grammy's Journal. If I didn't speak to you, Queen, hey, welcome in. J3 said, I've been listening and I like the way you are speaking. Thank you, King. I appreciate you. I've learned a lot of these things, some on my own, just by doing my own research. And some of them I have learned from listening to other people. And so that's another thing that I want to say too. When you go on people's lives and they are speaking facts that you know of, pay attention. Because sometimes people will say stuff and they'll only say it once. If you're not paying attention, you're going to miss the mark. And then you're going to be out here wondering, what just happened? They doing rollouts, blackouts, and whatnots, right? Be prepared for that. Make sure that you have your flashlights. And like they say, the generators, I don't have a solar generator, but I do have a gas generator, and I know how to use it. I haven't used it in 3 years, or maybe 4 years. So this weekend, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my cousin to come over here and crank it up for me just to make sure that it's still working. And I pray that I have until this weekend. Hey, Robin, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Nicole Reeves, welcome in, Queen. You look like you ready for a shift. Oh, not really. Hey, T-shirt chick, welcome in, Queen. Y'all, I got off of the subject of business, but I did get to that in the beginning, so I apologize. But I just feel like some of these things need to be said, and we all have different sets of people who follow us. So I feel like if everybody who goes live or make videos, these are the things we need to be sharing with our own personal communities. Some of us all follow each other. However, you do have a certain, group of people who may not go to other people's channels, right? So spread this message, or the message, not my message, your message. Spread the message across the board so that everybody can hear it. Because it's time for us to get our stuff in order. Like, have enough stuff to help other people if you can. I have a question for the people in the chat, and I don't want y'all to feel passionately intrigued. Say, pay attention, take notes. We don't remember like we used to. Absolutely. I have a question for the people in the chat. When I ask y'all this question, please don't take it in the context of I don't care and I don't give a F. But my question is, if you have a spouse, or you have, let's go with spouse, and you are able-bodied, but your spouse is not, and something bad is about to happen, do you leave your spouse or you stay there and stick it out with your spouse? Let me know in the chat. If something bad is about to happen and y'all need to move to a new location, you are an able body, but your spouse is not, meaning He or she cannot get out of the bed on their own. Do you leave your spouse, or do you try your best to take your spouse with you? Or you stay there with them? Stick it out, David says. Purple Crochet says stay. Crafty says take my spouse with me. J3 says together we is one. My husband going with me. Yep, you figure it out. I'll try my absolute best to pick him up. I'm not married, but hypothetically situation, I would rather die and stay with them. Let me tell y'all why I said that, or why I asked that question. Because we rolling together. Take my spouse with me. He's my soul. I'm gonna tell y'all why I asked that question. The reason I asked that question is nobody wants to die alone. If at all possible, nobody wants to die alone. And if you are about to die, you'd rather die with somebody you know or you've known all of your life, or however long you've been with that spouse or that person. Don't be out here being selfish. Do your very best, because they have people that will help a dog or a cat before they help their husband or their wife, their girlfriend, boyfriend, children. Nobody wants to die. I hate that I didn't get a generator when they was giving them away in Louisiana around 2016. Oh my God. Bayou, are you in a financial state to get one now? Bayou Sugar, let me know in the chat. Regenerative said, you take your spouse with you, you're able-bodied. You can move a disabled person with the right tools and training. You prep and you prepare for that. During Harvey, we did this in many homes. Absolutely. She is Sunshine said, I would hate to be with someone that would leave. Oh, girl. And I would say this. If you are single like me and you start dating somebody, this is one of the questions you want to ask them. It ain't about their credit. It ain't about how they look and how they dress. You gonna help me if I need to be helped. You gonna pick me up if I need you to pick me up, and make sure that I'm safe with you. This is the question right here that you need to be asking them. Not about who else you dated before me and all this old right here. If something was to happen to me, would you pick me up? Would you take me with you? Are we allowed to bring in extra people to help carry our spouse? Absolutely, some, whatever it takes. Truthfully, with my mindset, as long as my wife, children, and grandchildren can travel and there is someone responsible taking them, I will send them on their way. I could take care of myself. Now, this is a man. However, if you love somebody, like you say you love somebody, you're not going to leave them by themselves. If anything, you will leave where they are, go get you some help and come back for them if at all possible. Period. Karma will come back and bite a plug out of you for selfishness. But we got to start now. Absolutely, David. Absolutely. And I just say all of this, y'all. I don't know. God be telling me he be telling me y'all need this information. Y'all need to know what's going on. Yes, this is a crafting channel. So I apologize to anybody that's watching the replay that is like, what is she talking about? I'm talking about life and death situations. I already talked about the business what I know and what I can help you with. But this right here is something that God is telling me that we need to be talking about. And no, I ain't getting no other channel to talk about it. Everything I do is under Unbiased LLC. Either you like it or you don't. I'm not changing my channel to do all this on other channel. No, everything here stays here. I'm not married, but I have to stay with them. Yes, yes. Ruji says, if it's a new relationship, watch how they treat you, so you will know without the question. Even if you ask anyway, unbiased, how much you weigh? I weigh more than your watermelon. I weigh more than your watermelon. Okay. Tuck says, some for me. I've instructed everyone to get my kids saved. Same for me, J3. Okay. I've instructed everyone to get my kids saved. I won't practice having 4 wives. Stop it, Riaz. We do need to know. Yeah, we need to know these things. Oh, I didn't drop the link? I thought I did. Hold on, J3. I'm sorry. Oh, no, she didn't. More than my watermelon. Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. Nowadays, please confirm the gender before marriage. Oh, Riaz, you on some other stuff. We can talk about craft things we would need in emergencies. Yeah. J3, I think she did, but it's too far up in the chat. There you go, y'all. Papa is in the building.
Well, I'm in the building because you brought me out the rain.
I brought you out the rain?
Yeah, it was raining, so.
I'm sorry. Let me see if I can remove this.
I didn't want to be in the rain, no way.
You didn't want to be in the rain?
But I'm glad you came up with the subject and stuff.
Well, it kind of stemmed from African dreaming, so blame it on them.
Well, so I guess it's Led, African Dream, and you, now me.
Yes. Led started it last night, absolutely.
Right.
And then African Dream and them had a conversation today that really touched me, like, yeah, all over my body, right? And I was coming on here because I've been working so hard, and I was just like, I'm so tired. I don't really feel like crafting because I have a lot of orders to do. I'm just going to get on and talk about business, craft business, and get off. But of course, God is always leading me to more. And I try not to be disobedient because somebody in the chat may need to hear this. But let me read this what he said. Regenerative said, unbiased, I started it, so sorry. Look what happened in Atlanta last night. Grid went down. I'm sitting here in my house thinking it's so hot. I know Texas grid struggling. Got friends working in plants. Yes. Don't worry about her weight. Hit them weights and muscle up. I've been with my husband over 20 years plus, and when I became disabled, he stuck with me and still here. Baby,
True.
This
That's
is what
love.
life is about. Yes, this is what life is about. This is what life is about.
Yeah. I like what you're saying, the whole thing. Now, I come to this point right here. You said, well, I'll put it this way. You about the streets.
I've been in the street.
My wife is not about the street. She's a Chicago girl. She grew up in the church. And basically, she depends on me. She do her own thing, but she basically depends on me because for many years, she didn't know whether she could go left or right due to me in the military. So when I say jump, we end up jumping, and she jump a little higher because she don't know which way she's going. So throughout these 38 years, she come to trust that I would handle all the situations. Now, yeah, we got generators. And thanks to Triple Threat, I got this whatever the thing in this name, this new generator right here. Could be solar, plug it up in the wall or whatever. I thank Triple Threat for that. I got little small ones that I had in my house. If I'm not around, My wife, she can go get this little small one, and she can use that until I show up or whatever.
Okay.
I try to make everything easy for my wife because my wife is a city girl. She's been married to me all this time, and the country still ain't hit it yet. So,
but I believe that she probably has watched you long enough to know something.
Right. My wife can change tires. When I used to work on cars and stuff, my wife, she'd be right there talking to me and watching all this stuff. She know how to do the stuff, but it's simple. I mean, it's different when you know how to do it, but when you throw right into it, some people that come easy,
right?
Some people that come easy, but some people, oh, I know how to do it, but I don't remember doing it like this.
It's different,
and so that's one of the things I said right there. I'm a big guy, and now if there's somebody, my brother lives in 2 towns over. Now, if he's got his truck, his trailer, and all that stuff, hey, bro, let me take the family with me. We going this such and such place. Okay, you can go there, but if you go by such and such, stop there and pick up whatever. But the point to it is, I would send him with him because I know that he's Air Force. He's Air Force, sorry, but he's Air Force. And I know that he'll take care of the wife and the kids, grandkids, and all that stuff. I would send them. And I will survive on my own by myself.
Right.
It'll be a fight because my wife will refuse to leave.
Right.
But like I tell my wife, in all stressful situations, I got the final say so.
Right.
She can say her word.
Anytime and all women, let me just say this, and I probably lose the count may go down. I don't care. If you have a spouse, a man that you've been with, you trust, you love, you honor. If you have a husband that you've been with, that you trust, you love, and you honor, and something is about to go down, do whatever he says to do.
That's it.
Period.
That's it.
Because he knows what's best in that moment. Don't get around saying, well, I don't want, do whatever your spouse is directing you to do. If you trust, love, and honor him like you say you do, whatever he is telling you to do is to better you.
Yes.
And the family. Because one thing I have learned from my son is he runs faster without us.
Mm-hmm. True.
He runs faster without us. So if he can get to a location and make sure that it's safe for us to enter, we have to stay behind with the children until he tells us that it's safe for us to enter.
Right.
People don't want to listen and they don't want to hear these things because I'm an independent whatevers and whatevers. But if you got a man, you trust him, you honor him, and you love him like you say you do, in those situations, I can guarantee you if you don't listen to him, you're not going to make it.
Right. I'll give you a simple.
Hold on, J3. Let me address Bayou. Bayou says that they definitely, it's not in the budget to get a generator. Bayou, if I were you, and you get paid, if you get paid once a week, take you $20 a week and put it to the side to get you a generator till you have enough money. If you get paid every 2 weeks, put you $40, double it up. Try your best to put something in a jar until you know that you have those 5, 6, even if it's a small generator, it will get you through some things, okay? So don't say you can't afford it because you can. You just have to put monies to the side to make sure that you can get what you need. Is it going to be easy? No, but discipline yourself because you know wherever you live, you're going to need it. You can't depend on somebody to come and help you or save you. Have your own stuff. True. Okay. True. Hold on, J3. They had it's 1 million Hold on, because I don't want you to forget what you said, and then I don't want to miss the person's comment. Hey, Texas Lala, welcome in, Queen. Okay, if I miss, Psalm said, Uncle Led's live last night had me reconsidering our situation because we freeze if we lost power during the winter. Psalm, I want you to, if you can, go and invest in you some weighted blankets.
Yes.
Weighted blankets will provide heat. So once your body
or emergency blankets or emergency film. The blanket that they sell, that's the aluminum, that emergency blanket, get that too. That's
where you
like
get that from, like Academy or something?
Walmart.
Oh, I've never heard of an emergency blanket. Y'all better write this stuff down. But I know for a fact the weighted blankets, they have sand. Most of them have sand in them. And when your body temperature heats up, it heats up the sand, which stays warm. So invest in each one of your family members a weighted blanket. Make sure everybody have their own. And if it get too cold, y'all get in together and put all 3 or all 4 of them on top of you. Welcome in, Socks in the Garden. Y'all hold on, J3. I just don't want to
I got you.
Miss anybody. If I missed it, I'm trying to find it, y'all. Just Michelle, welcome in, Queen. Thank you for being here. Beyonce, too damn independent. Okay. Unbiased, love the knowledge. Thank you, King. Anita, depends on what you need, what you want to power. Oh, okay. They asking us what would be the best size of portable generator. So that's the thing. Like, there's no right, no wrong.
Okay. Let me step in for this generator.
Okay.
The easiest way to know what size generator you need, go get your electrical bill and look at the wattage that's used for a month. That lets you know right there exactly how big a generator you need. But let's be realistic. In emergency, all the stuff that you got plugged up, it's not going to be plugged up.
Right. You can't. And why would you want to?
Right. But the thing to it is, you get your electric bill, that'll tell you how many wattage you use for that month. So you know for what size big generator you need if you want to keep everything going. But emergency means what you need right now. Yeah, you're gonna lose some food and stuff, but
that's okay.
Put the food in a deep freezer, put it in the refrigerator, and keep it closed. Only go in there when you need to.
7 days. If you don't open it, just constantly going back and forth, your freezer, your refrigerator the stuff will last in there for at least 7 days.
Yes.
And y'all, I can't read everybody's comment, but if you watching the screen, I'm putting it on the screen. So if it's something you want to write down or need to write down, I suggest you do that.
Yes.
Living Natural says got several emergency blankets from a cat. Okay, I just read that. Tuck says, go ahead.
Another thing that I need you people to understand. Yeah, you can't afford a generator. You can't afford this. You can't afford that. Now, let me tell you something. My children, their first Christmas, once I get out the military and everything, things was kind of hard. I didn't get a job straight off the bat. Christmas time came. You know where my children's stuff came from? The Goodwill. It came from the Goodwill. My son, he wanted some roller blades. Man, I went there. I saw some. I brought it back home. I scrubbed them fellas up. They looked like they were brand new. And he thought they came straight from the store. The same thing with generators. Go to the Goodwill. What is that? The pawn shop. Go to the pawn shop. They got generators in there. You have him crank that generator right there in front of you. You may be able to afford that. And the thing I'm making is get what you can until you can do better. Get what you can till you can do better.
Texas Lala says most just need enough power for some lights and to keep your devices charged.
And stay
but
running.
I'm gonna say this about your cell phones and stuff like that. I mean, it's okay to keep them charged, but try to buy you that battery pack for the phones and keep those charged.
Yes.
Because 9 times out of 10, if stuff is really bad, you're not gonna get a signal anyway.
That's what I was about to say.
Trying to save the batteries on your phones and whatnot, it's kind of gonna be, it's not gonna be necessary. That's why I said learn your house in the dark.
Yes.
Because if your cell phone is not working and somebody is trying to come in your home, you need to find a place to be where they don't know anything about. And I'll say this again. The only intruder that comes into your home and comes directly to you, they have been there.
Yes.
I'll get advice from Lead Former to see which one to get based on what I need to buy. We just told you, Bayou. Yeah. All you needed to do is look at your last light bill and see what wattages you are putting out in your home, and then buy your generator based off of that.
And like you said, you can't afford a generator, go to the pawn shop.
You really want a solar generator, not a gas. So, David, that's what I was saying last night. I don't have a solar, or I was saying today, I don't have a solar, but I have a gas generator. So that's all I knew when I bought mine. I didn't know anything about the solar. I'm just now learning about solar generators. So I'm going to have to start putting my monies to the side in order to get me a solar generator.
You know where I go to pawn shops? To find things that I can't find in the regular store. That's why I go to pawn shop. You might be in need of such and such, and you can't find it in Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, or nobody else. But go to a pawn shop, you may find it and cost even less.
Right. Hey, Grace Guys, welcome in, Queen. If I did not speak to you, I apologize, y'all. I'm just I'm trying to read everybody's comment. Passionately said, how much does a solar generator cost, David? Oh, he answered her. Okay.
I won't understand it because I don't have much responsibilities. Young Leah, you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 5 years old, and so this is the thing. Let me share this story with you guys. When my dad was alive, and he was the greatest dad ever, because that's all I knew. I don't care what nobody say about him, right? My dad used to go out to the nightclubs, and he would have me and my sister in the car waiting for him to finish dancing and hanging out with the women in the nightclub. And when he got in the car, he was not driving ready. You understand? Like, he wasn't able to drive home. My dad taught my sister and I how to drive. And when he finished at the nightclub, we had to drive him home. And somewhere, we was like 8 and 9 years old in Houston, Texas, driving from the nightclub to our house. And we never had a wreck. We never got pulled over. And we knew exactly where to go. Right. So don't give no excuses. I don't take it lightly when people make excuses for themselves that they you're too young for this and you this, that, and the third. No, you're not. Because if you really want to know something and you want to learn something, you're going to do what it takes to get it done. My dad knew that he needed us. So he taught us how to drive. He taught us the route to take to get home. We didn't have to get on the freeway. We rode the back roads until we made it home safely. So when people give you excuses, you just let them know if you really want to do something, you're going to make sure that you figure out how to get it done. So young Rhea is saying that he's too young to follow any of this, what we're saying. You're not. Because something can happen in your town tomorrow. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready to die? Or are you ready to live?
That's it.
And that's just the bottom line. That's what this is about.
Let me throw another one at you, Riaz. I left Georgia at the age of 3 and went to New York. By the age of 5, I was selling firecrackers. I was running around selling candy. At the age of 6, I had a paper route. You might have heard I don't know, Ruiz, I doubt if you heard, but my son has been on some of the lives before, and he would tease me about the youngest working person and all that stuff.
Yes.
That's where he gets that from, because at the age of 5, I was actually working. I didn't have a real job, but I was working. I was selling firecrackers. I was out selling candy. I did what I had to do because by the grace of God, I was a little taller than my age.
Right.
And it helped me.
So they thought you were older than you were.
Right. Right.
But it makes me angry when people say, I'm too young, I don't know, I can't do it. It's a lot of things I don't know, but I make sure that I figure it out, or, you know, teach myself, or get somebody to tell me or explain to me, or especially single females. Yeah. If it's something that you don't know, you find somebody to help you understand these things. It's a lot of things that I'm like, I'm a woman, I don't need to be doing that, but I do it. Because guess what? I don't want nobody waiting. I don't want to be waiting on somebody to come help me. I would rather try to get out on my own. And I'm going to say another thing. I don't know how to swim. So when there is a storm brewing in my area, I always take out my air mattress and blow it up.
That's right.
Every day that they say that the storm is coming, I blow my air mattress up because I don't know how to swim. And I know I don't know how to swim. But I can get on top of that air mattress and float down the street if necessary until somebody sees me and that can help me. But one thing I won't do is drown up in here.
Another thing with that is, and another place that I go, and the package that we have, I have inner tube tires. I got tires in there. I also got an air pump in there.
Oh, so you can
blow it up.
Okay.
The
and
inner tube
is floating?
Yes. A lot of people go to the dollar store and they buy that little swim air pockets and stuff you put on your arms and all that. But I got an inner tube tire and an air pump to blow that fella up. It'll bust, but you really gonna have to do something to it.
Okay.
It'll hold you, and I don't know. It kind of depends on who I talk to, because I took the pin out. Okay. So if it comes to a point where you're underwater, you can still have air if you know how to do it.
I never knew, but it makes sense because you have to put air in it.
Yes.
But see, you learn something new every day. I would have never thought about the tube of a tire.
Yes.
But you're not talking about a bicycle tire. You're talking about
tires for cars.
The cars, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting. That is something that that's gonna stick with me because I never knew.
You can hang your arms over the outside. Well, you're small
like
enough.
When you go to the park, to the water park.
Right. You're small enough. You can get it over your body, and you can, your legs hang down and your arms over it. You don't have to worry about going under.
Wow. Do y'all hear this? So if you can't afford a life vest or an air mattress or, something, you can use the inner tube of the tire to save your life or your family's life. And do they sell those by themselves?
Yeah, you can go get an inner tube. You can go to any
Tire
tire shop. You can go to a tire shop. Go to back when I got mine, Walmart used to sell the inner tubes and stuff back then. That'll tell you how long it was.
Okay.
But
And
yeah, just go to a tire store and you could buy inner tube tire $5 or $10. Just an inner tube, $5 or $10.
okay, and so that could stay aired up.
No, you don't have to. You could take the air out, and if you know that there's a problem coming, you have a air pump. So you pump the air in. Trust me. If it's an emergency, you will be able to pump enough air.
Okay.
Or you can blow it up and leave some air in it and let some out so it's not expanding. Just leave it a little fluffy. But you're gonna have some place to put it.
Okay. Costco or BJ's, Robert said, and Texas Lala said pool noodles $1 each. Absolutely, yes. I have that too. Yes. Listen, I said I'm gonna be wrapping that pool noodle around my neck, y'all. I am terrified of water, so I have to be prepared for that because I don't want to drown. Like that's one of the things I don't want to do.
The last time I actually swam,
the life vest for free. Oh, in Houston. Okay, y'all see that? End of the summer clearance sales got all the pool supplies on sales. Absolutely. Hey, Aunt Charlotte, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for stopping by. Enjoy your vacation.
The last time I actually swam was in 1987 because we were going through swim tests and all that stuff in the military. Everybody had to know how to swim and all that stuff. That's the last time I really swim. Other than that, I go to a pool, we jump in, ain't no real swimming going on.
Right. So, playing around.
Realistically, I haven't swum since the 80s.
Marlene says she is learning a lot. She's learning a lot. Yes, Queen, take notes. Bring it back to your tribe, to your village, to your people, and let them know that these are things that they can do to save their life. Right. T-shirt chick, me too. I don't even take baths, only showers. Yeah, water is. You have to know what you're doing when you're playing around all this water. I mean, just period. Because nature will take you out.
Yes.
Nature will take you out, honey. We all need to learn how to do the survival float in the water. We all need to learn how to do the survival float in the water. What do he mean by that?
I guess he means the dog pedal, or you can actually just float by
on back. Now, see, I can do the back. I can float on my back.
Okay.
But I can't do all this. I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't. I probably can. I just know that I won't make it far.
Well, that's why it's called a dog pedal, because you're not going too far, but you'll keep going.
Okay. Welcome in Fifi's Journey. I appreciate you for being here, Queen. Regenerative Wayne, where can I go to get one? Regenerative Wayne, she is Sunshine is asking where can she go and get the life vest in Houston. It's hurricane season here, folks, in Houston. They are telling folks to be prepared here in Houston. If you don't have money, call the city and they will tell you where to go to get your free stuff. She is Sunshine. You heard that? And when you go, get double, because I'm going to come to your house and get mine too. Socks in the garden. I don't know if I spoke to you, Queen, but welcome in. Okay. Do we have any questions in the chat? My grandfather was a great swimmer, but drowned in the strong currents. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You could be in the Navy and the SEALs and all this other stuff and know exactly how to do it. But nature, once Mother Nature get to doing her business, no training can save you from that. None. Yeah. Do we have any questions? What, you have anything else to say, J3? I'm giving the floor open panel.
I was reading the chat.
Okay. What, you seen something I missed?
No, I was looking at young Riz. Robert, I'm small but capable of anything. That's the point. When it's emergency, Ruiz, anybody is capable of anything. And like I was going to say before, you held me up when you were saying, listen to your husband. Now, my wife, I done told my wife many times, if we're in Walmart and I decide to go to the car section, the fishing section, and you doing your thing and you get in an argument with somebody or whatever, do not acknowledge me.
Yeah,
Never
don't let them know.
acknowledge me.
Don't let them know who you are.
I will be there. Don't say my husband this, my husband. Don't acknowledge me at all. I will be there, and I guarantee you won't have to break a sweat. That's just the way I am.
That's it. And that is so smart because that's how con artists do, y'all. They know the game. It could be 5 of them in one area, right? But let me read this. Marlene says in Florida, they give away hurricane supplies, but nobody takes them. She used to volunteer. I didn't know they did that. So I'm going to find out in my area if they do that. 5 con artists will be in the same general area and act like they don't know each other, but they all working together.
Yes.
So just like what J3 is saying, don't let the intruder know you know the person standing next to you. Act like you don't know them. So when they go and punch they in the mouth, they're going to try to be figuring out, oh, it was an innocent bystander. Help. He was a hero. No, that's my husband. Bleeping and bleep, bleep, bleep.
That's it.
But that's after he done what he needs to do. Creating with Robert said, Marlene, just make sure you have yours. I know that's real. Make sure you have yours and see if you can just talk your family into getting theirs.
That's it.
Marlene, I wish I stayed close to you, Queen, because I sure be coming to get me one. I was a rescue swimmer in the Navy. Training will save you. I never swim against any current or let the current take you out until it stops. Then you swim diagonal to it. Okay?
Right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Wayne.
In emergency and you're in that water, you ain't going to be thinking about none of that stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
it's just something that you have to have in your mind.
Cooking with Net TV. Hey, Queen, welcome in. My girl's 22 and in the Air Force in Japan dealing with typhoons. She's a tough little cookie, though. Wow. I'm well in yourself cooking with Net TV. I'm sorry, Queen. Fifi's journey say that's some good advice. Then he can be blend into the crowd and meet you. Yes. And let me say this: a lot of women. So y'all women, don't beat me up. It's just things that I observe, right? A lot of women will get into an altercation with somebody, or especially like another man in a public place, and start screaming and hollering, my boyfriend gone, and blah, blah, and this, that, and the third, because y'all want people to hear you and acknowledge that you're in trouble. But honestly, you are aggravating the situation, because that person who you are confronting, you don't know what kind of day they had or is having. All that screaming and hollering is probably gonna get you knocked off,
hurt.
So, I mean, y'all just need to learn how to protect yourself without all the screaming and hollering. Now, if somebody grab you, of course, if you can scream and holler, you want people to, you know what I'm saying? But if you're having an altercation with somebody, all that screaming and hollering is probably going to trigger the person who you're screaming and hollering at, and they're not going to be happy because they already want to do you something, or they already been having a bad day. Texas Lala say that's a cry for help. I never knew that. You never knew what, Texas Lala?
Okay.
Let me know in the chat. You never knew what.
I think she might have meant the woman doing all that noise.
Amazon has 1,200 watt glass generators on sale for $2.99. You need solar and gas. I bought another small gas generator.
There you go.
This morning. Y'all see that? $299. If you got it, go grab it.
That's it.
We all need to get a gun permit and a gun. Please know how to use it to protect yourself.
That's the number one. Learn how to use it before you buy it. Don't buy it and act like you know how to use it. Learn how to use a gun before you buy it. You got to respect that gun because that gun ain't got respect for nobody.
Texas Lala said, yes, that some women get loud to get help and attention. How can I put this? You want to try your best to diffuse the situation and diffuse the person who you're having the altercation with. Like I say, you don't know what they experienced that day, the day before, what they going through. They may, and let me tell you another thing. When people are starving, they are not in their right mind. So you don't know what this person is going through, and you're screaming and hollering and doing all this extra drama queen stuff. And you may say one thing that triggers that person, and you don't know what their intentions are of you to harm you. So the best thing to do is at least try to keep your mouth closed while they screaming and hollering. Let the people around you hear them so that they can help you. But if both of y'all screaming and hollering at each other, nobody knows what's going on.
And folks just looking at a show.
And they just looking at you like, oh, maybe they a boyfriend and girlfriend. I ain't getting in that. Y'all know how y'all do. My dad always told me, let the intruder come to you, catch them unaware. Absolutely, Marlene. Absolutely. And go to the gun range and practice regularly. Absolutely. Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna let you ladies know.
Welcome in, Queen.
I'm gonna let you ladies know something else too. Even if you can't go to the range, do you know how to dry fire a gun? Dry fire is no bullets in the gun at all. No bullets in the gun at all.
You just want to be able to hold it.
You just want to be able to hold it, aim it, and you're going to pull that trigger believing that you're firing.
Right.
But no bullets in the gun at all. Even if you can't get to the range, you dry fire. Right. Just to keep the practice up.
And you can, if you, depending on where you live. Now, if you in the city and you got neighbors and you got, you know, people around you, you may not want to do this. But if you live in a country area, you can use your trees as a target.
Yes. Throw your shoes at them if you have nothing. Okay, Ruiz. You got to run too. You don't want to lose your shoes.
Right.
You don't want to lose your shoes if you got to run.
Or your property. You want to be able to leave how you came. Period. No black eyes, no busted lips, no none of that. You just want to be able to leave how you came and get back home safely to your family.
Yes.
But if nobody have any questions, J3, if you have anything that you have to offer, I respect your knowledge and everything. So if it's anything you would like to share with the community, go for it.
Okay, listen up, folks. I'm not lead farmer. I'm not vision preparedness. I'm not triple threat. Those are the three that just popped in my mind because lead is going to tell you about panels and everything that you need to try to survive. Vision is going to tell you how to survive, and triple threat is going to tell you about that gun, how to survive. Me, I know about what they're talking about. Some of it I have, some of it I don't have. But one thing that I learned is keeping it to the minimum, no matter what. You make it so that you'll be able to survive. You can't afford a panel. You can afford wax. You can afford grease. You can make yourself a candle. You can stay warm. You can cook a piece of meat with a candle. The whole thing is, if you don't have all this money to buy all this stuff to survive, you take it to the bare minimum that you will be able to survive until somebody comes to help you or whatever the case may be. Don't just sit there and become the mummy.
Right.
You have to survive. You can't depend on nobody else. You have to survive for yourself if you want to see tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Everybody's not married. Everybody don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. You have to learn to survive on your own. That's it.
I want to make sure that everybody hit the like button on the way in or out. Don't forget. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Wellness with Sugar Mama. I don't know if I seen or spoke to you, Queen, but I appreciate you for being here. She said also buy some lighters if you got candles. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to show y'all this thing. Hold on. Please be aware of your surroundings at all time. Watch survival shows on TV or streaming services. I don't watch it. Well,
I got flint sticks and I keep it in my truck. I keep one on my extra key ring and there's in my bag, and I show my wife how to use them.
Okay, y'all hold on. Don't leave. Hold on. Let me show y'all something.
Don't leave. She's coming back. She's coming back. Don't leave. She's coming back. But the thing to it is, just anything you think you need to survive, that's what you get. If you can't afford the big stuff, go to Dollar Tree and load up on everything that you think you would need. Okay. Even though we talking about living healthy and eating real food and all that stuff, but when SHIT hit the fan, Dollar Tree would be good for me.
Okay. So I wanted to show if you cannot get lighters, because let me tell you, you can flick a lighter, let's just say 20 times and it's no more fluid. This is in one of my bags for survival, okay? Make sure you have some matches. And then I bought this at Harbor Freight. It is a knife on the end of what looks and appears to be a key. This is a knife on the end, and it looks like a key. So nobody will know that you are carrying a knife unless you have to pick it, you have to get it out and use it. Okay. Then I also bought this, yes, a fire starter. This goes on your key ring as well. Y'all take a screenshot if y'all need to get any of these items. This is really for my single women who may not know how to start a fire with just sticks and rubbing them together. I'm going to tell y'all another thing. When you are washing your clothes and you dry your clothes, the lint that comes out of the dryer, start saving that in a Ziploc bag, because that will start a fire and stay burning for a while.
Quick,
if
fast,
you have enough of it. If you have enough of the dryer stuff, the lint that comes out of your clothes, don't throw it away. Put it in a Ziploc bag and start saving it. It may just save your life one day.
And you want to know a way to, if you don't have your matches or a lighter stick or whatever, you still can start a fire.
Yes, right.
Let me show you. Get a piece of aluminum foil or a piece of wire. Connect both sides and hit that lint or wood chips or whatever, and you can start a fire with that battery.
I want to address Texas Lala. I have one of those USB rechargeable lighters, and I could not light a candle during a power outage. So make sure to keep a real lighter or matches. Yes.
True.
Because even though it's USB, it still is charged by the connectivity, y'all. So if you're not getting enough connectivity to that device, you gonna be what they say, assed out. What ASOL? What they call it? Save the lint from your dryer as well. You can use that. Oh yeah, Passionately Intrigued was saying the same thing I was saying. And keep those matches in a Ziploc bag to keep them dry. Yes, I had it in my bag. I just took it out. After you go to DT, pull all your stuff in the backpack so you will be ready to go with it. Yes, put it in the backpack. Yes. We need to have a bug out. We need to have a bug out bag all together. Yes, she is Sunshine.
Yes.
Let me tell y'all, hey, Microformer, welcome in, King. I've been listening to a lot of people, right? And so I take a little bit from everybody because I don't know everything, right? So I have a jack in my truck. I've got a tire inflator in my truck. I have wrenches, screwdrivers, and like a tool set thing in my truck. I even now, because I didn't do this before, I now keep a blanket in my truck. Mm-hmm. I also have water. I don't care if it stay there for 3 years. I'm just gonna put it in there because eventually, if I have to end up drinking it because I'm dehydrated, I'm probably gonna be okay. I don't know, but this is just from listening to people saying these are the things that we need to be having in our vehicle as we travel. I didn't know that. I always did carry a flashlight, but a blanket? No, but I got it in there now because if you get stuck in the cold somewhere, you gonna need a blanket. You gonna need some socks to put on your feet. And what if your bug out bag is at home? So you need to have these other things in your vehicle as well.
My wife
in a compressed paper eggshell carton. Okay.
My wife's to-go bag that's in her car. I did a video a few months ago. That has everything for her, my grandson, and one extra person.
Hey, Renee. Hey, Queen. I don't know if I didn't speak to y'all, I'm sorry. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Sassy. Welcome in, Sassy. Queen. I like that key knife thing. Gotta go get that. If you have a Harbor Freight, this is where I got that from.
Don't go. The only thing I can tell you about that is don't go on the try to get on the plane with it. They know what that looks like. They will take it. Because I lost 2 of them already.
Yeah, that's why I don't. I mean, I haven't put it on my keys because I have something else on my keys. This is just for my bag. And you can always use this to slice open something like a can. If you need to use it to open up a can or something like that, y'all, go back to the old days when they didn't have can openers. Learn how to pierce that can and turn it around on the side and get it off. Now y'all spoil. Y'all got the pop top. Y'all just flip it and it come open. But a lot of this stuff don't do that.
That's a can opener right there.
Yes.
That I had in the military. That's the exact one I had in the military.
Okay.
And it's been on my keys ever since I've been out the military.
Did you make it or you bought it?
No, this is what I got in the military. Okay. This is called a P38.
Okay.
That right there's a can opener.
Okay.
And it's been on my keychain all these years.
She is Sunshine said she had a bug out bag before she knew what it was. There wasn't no bug out bag, boo. That was an overnight bag.
You play dirty bag. That's all it was.
She had that overnight bag in the car. That's what I need to get, a military P38. Can the civilians buy that?
Yes, you can. You
can where?
You can go to the Army Navy store and you could just, it's not like back in the old day you had to be military to buy such and such.
Oh, okay.
Now civilians just go up in there and buy anything.
Keep a box cutter in your car just in case you got to cut the seatbelt. I have a box cutter, but it ain't for the seatbelt.
Hey.
I got a box cutter in my truck, but it ain't for the seatbelt. I can tell you that.
Stop it, unbiased.
I'm just being honest. But yes, if y'all keep y'all some matches. Don't forget about the emergency candles at the Family Dollar store for $1. You get 6 of them. And just like J3 said, you can warm up a can of beans with with one of these candles if you need to. Don't forget about your fire starter.
Yeah.
Because one thing you don't want to do is panic. You want to try your best to have something that you can work with. Not just be left out here without nothing. She said, thank you, gotta go get to the church. I'ma pray for y'all. I had a first aid kit, blankets, water, tire, iron, etc. Oh, okay. Girl, you was staying for a minute then.
Hey.
You was trying to move in. No, I'm just playing.
That's it. That's it.
I'm just playing, Queen.
Say a prayer for me, sunshine. Okay.
Wait, what did Bayou say? I missed something. Oh, keep up. Okay, yeah. All right, y'all. So if we don't have any questions, if y'all found this valuable, put a 1 in the chat. If you found this to be not of my channel, put a 2 in the chat. I know it's not, but if it was valuable, put a number 1. And they got 47 people in here. I should see 47 numbers, no matter if it's a 1 or a 2. And if you don't think that it was worth it, put a 2. Passionately, I got hammers all around my house, girl. Let her Emma come over here, baby. They gonna get it. And
I'm gonna let that go.
We gonna try. Listen, y'all, because I feel like these are topics that people need to hear. So I'm not gonna do it on Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays anymore. But I'm gonna try. I told J3 this a while back that I was gonna try to do it on a Sunday. And it will be the every other Sunday that Broke Former does not go live. We can go live. Okay. And it will probably be before Tori's brain. You know, I'm trying to make sure that we don't step over our people's toes, but sometimes it may lag. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I feel like these are topics that people, you know, if y'all need this information, you can come over here and get it. And I don't know everything. I'm only going to tell you what I've learned thus far. That's it. Thank you, Socks. Unbiased. It only took a few minutes for me to get to myself. Okay, Riaz. I'm glad you got it now. I know you have a disability, but don't let your disability stop you from living. Like, you know, to save yourself. Right. Save yourself. Passionately Intrigued said have an actual AM FM radio as well.
Yes.
I used to have one of those that you crank up, but I don't know what I did with it. It had that and a flashlight on the end of it, and then the flashlight would blink if you know was in emergency. I don't know what happened to it. I probably put it somewhere and put it in a box and gave it out to the Goodwill or something on accident, not on purpose, but on accident. Sock said, thank you for sharing your expertise, J3.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'll tell you what I know. If I don't know it, I ain't going to say it.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys for being in here. You have one of those, Marilyn? Yes. I used to love that thing. And you just crank it up, and it will say what it's got to say for a little while. Then you got to keep cranking it up. But like it came in handy because
it's emergency radio.
Right. When you don't have electricity, you have something. The Boy Scout motto, be prepared. I used to be a Girl Scout, and I'm trying to remember, did we say that or something similar? That's why I continue working out, just in case I have to carry these boys. Okay. Hey. Well, Fugle Mama. Well, listen, I ain't working out. But one thing I can say, y'all better get on this back so we can go. That's all I can tell you. Get on my back so we can go. That's the period.
How many can you carry?
2. I can at least get 2 of them. Now, okay. How long I'm gonna carry them, I don't know, but we gonna try our best to get there.
Okay.
Oh, they still got one of those radios that crank up. Man, I miss mine. I ain't gonna lie. I have the GoPro flashlight. It has a radio too. Well, right. Unicorn Lady Tech, you gotta charge it.
You got the handle on it.
The GoPro?
Yeah, you got it's double charge. I think it's the one with the handle, or you can open it up the front and let the sun charge it up.
Oh.
Or you can just plug it up in the wall.
Okay, Unicorn Lady Tech, if you don't mind, and it's not too much to ask, how much did you pay for the GoPro flashlight?
That's the orange one, right? I believe she's talking about the orange one. I think that thing was $29.
Oh, Robert, we had the same motto. Yeah, okay. That tells you a lot. I ain't learned over there. And I think I was a Girl Scout for at least 4 or 5 years.
I got one inside the truck. I think it's like $20 is all that fella cost. I don't think it was over $20.
Well, baby, if that's the case, I'm ordering mine today. She gonna tell me what she got it from and how much she paid for it.
Walmart, a year ago, Walmart was selling them big time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I'm going to check out the emergency supply thing that they give away in the area. I'm gonna call and find out if we get that. I've never heard of that before in all my days.
This town ain't giving up jack.
See that? I never heard that. I might have to go say I'm a resident of Houston, Texas, even though that's where I'm from. I use my mama address.
Kim, you sold cookies.
Girl, me too.
You sold cookies, Kim.
I have a cranking up flashlight from Shandy. Yes, okay, the one that Shandy had. Yeah,
right.
Those were nice. Did Unicorn Lady say something? I'm waiting on her to answer. I know we lagging, but I still want to know. Walmart $20, but it went up to about $50 online.
Last thing I see from him was she said she had to GoPro.
No, she said she got it at Walmart for $20, but it's now $60. I buy very good used warranty panels from Santan.
Whole perspective.
Hey, Queen, welcome in. A whole new perspective. From panels from Santan Solar. They are awesome. Save me tons of money on panels. Just order some more panels from them. Check them out. Cheaper than anywhere else. Okay, y'all see that? Santan Solar. So let me ask you something, J3. With the solar panels, you just buy it and put it on top of your house, or you got to have that connected some kind of way?
No, you connect the panels to the whatever you're charging, your generator. You got a solar generator. You connect it to it. You got to have the right connections now. You got to know what connections.
You want to have the solar to have your lights on inside your house, but it's on top of your house? What is that?
No, it don't work. It don't work like that.
Oh, okay.
There's a generator somewhere in between that the electricity is going to generate it into the house.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. That's why I asked. I didn't know how they work. Okay.
A lot of people got their house running. Correction, not a lot of people. Some people have their house going on on solar panel, but behind it or under it, there is a generator somewhere that's converting that light into the electricity into the house.
Okay. All right. Kim said, yes, Jigs, I sold those cookies. We all sold them cookies. That was
I used to like them mint cookies.
Kay Renee, I don't know. Did I speak to you, Queen? Listen, y'all, my mind is all over the place, and I'm sorry if I didn't, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. And I just want to say this. Don't think just because you watch one thing on somebody's channel, like y'all just come and y'all watch me craft, that I don't know about survival skills, or I don't know how to change a tire, or I don't know how to fix some plumbing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a well-rounded, diverse woman.
Ooh,
So
diverse.
today, y'all learned something
Diverse.
new about
Diverse
Embodied
woman.
LLC. Okay? What? What you say, Papa?
A well-rounded, diverse woman.
Period. Okay, they don't get batteries. Okay. Just found the flashlight. Hold on.
Yeah, girl, just found a flashlight.
$24.
Energy flashlight recharge.
Okay. Okay. Y'all see that? Wait, don't buy y'all. Let me put mine in the cart. Hold on. Let me go put mine in the cart. Then y'all can put y'all in the cart. She said NOAA.
I'm not one that does the Temu thing, but Temu has a lot of flashlights and stuff too. They're kind of cheap. They're not paying me anything, but hey, Temu got some cheap stuff too.
Yes, everything that we have said here today is not sponsored by anyone. Go buy these things at your own risk and do your own research. That is why currently I am not trusted to leave the house unsupervised at the moment. Oh wow, young Riaz.
But if John Deere is watching this right now, I could talk about your tractor. I could use one. I got some
know
work
that's
to be
real.
done. So John Deere, hit me up.
Okay, look, Papa, they got this one. My phone is janky. Hold on. It flickers in and out when it want to. So y'all just be patient.
Right.
And you see it. Oh, okay. Y'all see how I do? My phone.
The hand crank one. Yeah.
All right. Mine is in the car. Y'all can go order y'all's now.
in case they ran out, huh?
Yep. I see this one for $20, but I'm trying to read the specs or whatever on it. Hold on.
Let me tell you this much, people. It's better to have than to need and have not.
Yeah. I was trying to find the one she said for $24. But mine is $19. So I guess I better just put that one on in my cart. Okay. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna use it. Okay. It is more. What? Oh. Y'all, this phone is cray-cray. I be telling y'all that all the time. It just do whatever it want to do. See? It move where it want to move.
Is that the same phone you was talking about 3-4 weeks ago?
Yeah. Yeah. It had started working and then now. So listen, y'all, they got a yellow one for $22. But baby, I'm okay with the black one. And that's another thing. When you in the dark, you don't want to have bright colors. You want to have neutral brown dark colors because people can see color in the dark. Come on, thing. Okay, I'm not gonna let y'all see all that. It take me a minute. My phone is crazy. I mean, it's just not right. I can't say the C word over here. All right, y'all. But I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for being here. And to anybody catching the replay, I apologize. Everything about the business was in the beginning and everything in the end. You probably need to hear that too. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you guys for being here. I will catch you guys on the next live. Don't leave, Papa. Oh, wait.